A warm welcome to Anuradha Vedic Astrology. Today we are going to talk about malefics as owners or aspecting their own house and the results they can give. But before that, a big thanks to all of you for liking, sharing and subscribing to our YouTube and Spotify channels and writing in your comments and suggestions there. If you haven't subscribed to our channels, please do, and do remember to press the bell icon so that you can get the updates ASAP. Generally, when we talk about malefics, we bracket them as malefics and we think they are bad all around. Well, that's an illusion that we have and we need to correct that, because even the classics, for example, here I take the case of Phalnipika, where Manteshwar Maharaj has very clearly stated in his chapter on Bhav Chintan that malefics need not be bad. And when will that be? In fact, he has gone and said that when a malefic is placed in its own house, it gives the person the benefits of that house and it increases the benefits of that house. So, if you have a Saturn, a Mars or a Sun which are categorized as malefics, though they should be categorized as cruel or krur grahas because they push you to do work. In that case, if these malefics are placed in their own house, in that case, a person will do great with respect to that house. A person, for example, in Dhirubhai Ambani's chart, where his Saturn is placed in the second house in the sign of Capricorn. Yes, it gave him delay in earning money, but when he started earning money, there was no end to it. So, a malefic, when placed in its own house, can cause a person to work hard, but when it comes to giving the results of the karakatvas of that house, a malefic has a great potency in doing so. The second thing that we see is the aspect part of it. When a malefic is aspecting its own house, in case of Mars and Saturn, they can also do it with their special aspects. Saturn having the special aspect of 3rd and 10th in addition to the normal aspect of the 7th, and Mars having a special aspect of 4th and 8th in addition to the normal aspect of 7th. In this case, you will see that they happen to be good soldiers for their own house. What do I mean when I say soldiers? Well, they can and they do have the ability to protect the house that they own and aspect to a great deal. However, Manteshwar ji has added a couple of clauses there. He said that such a planet should not be sitting in an enemy house, should not be combust, should not be debilitated or should not be afflicted. Then its ability to protect the house that it is aspecting, that is its own house, comes down radically. You can take the case of Hema Malini. In case of Hema Malini, we see that her Lagna is Cancer. So the 8th house is Kumbha or Aquarius, and the Saturn, here we see, is sitting with Venus, a friend, and aspects the 8th house. The Saturn is also aspected by Rahu and by Venus both. So there is kind of balancing. There is a negative and a benefic aspect aspecting this 8th house, which is its own house. That Saturn has given her a long Mangalya, though the distance between the spouse has also been there at times. This is because of the Rahu aspect and it's positioned in the sign of Sun, that is Leo, and there is a considerable amount of enmity, or should we say a lot of difference between Sun and Saturn in their views. So we do see that malefics, when aspecting their own house, know how to protect their own house, increase the efficiency of their own house, and when placed in their own house, definitely give a great value to their own house. Do let us know how it works in your chart, and do let us know what other results, what other things you want to know from us, and we'll be happy to make videos on them.
Please hit the bell icon for fresh updates. Don't forget to like, share and comment on the videos, and please subscribe to our channel.